Curtis Axel gets a shot at his former Intercontinental Championship, but Biggie Langston's just too powerful and just too unstoppable for him to handle. Biggie, of course, dominates this match, and that's pretty much it. I mean, this doesn't have much of a purpose other than making Biggie look strong on a card, and I'm fine with that. It was decent filler. What do you guys think about this, Brian?
I could stop staring at his crotch. Yeah, again, it's another one that I kind of predicted on this. It's in terms of Biggie Langston and the way that they're pushing him. The sky's the limit, and I don't think it's going to be slowing down anytime soon. In terms of Axel, I think his time's done. You know, they got rid of Heyman as his manager. He wasn't really doing much to begin with. He had a solid run as the Intercontinental Champion, if you can really call it solid.
I wouldn't.
I definitely
But
wouldn't.
it
Poor
was
Axel.
one of those things where he's just a victim of circumstance, and now he's gone from being the flavour of the month. They've moved on to the next guy.
Is it sad seeing Curtis Axel not in that kind of spotlight anymore, Peyton?
I think it's
You
a guy
had some
they
high hopes
could
for
have.
him.
I think they could have done a lot more with him. I mean, you're talking about a multi-generation guy. He wasn't fantastic, but he was competent enough that he could have succeeded. I think he had a good look to him. I think when you pair him with a manager, it was especially someone like Heyman. I thought they looked really great next to each other, but they had this whole summer to really make a star out of him, and they just never pulled the trigger. And if they're not going to do that, then why waste the time putting the belt on him? Put it on someone like Big E that they are going to do it with.
True. Do you guys think that it was funny that when Curtis Axel came out, he seemed so much more pumped than he usually does?
I didn't really notice.
Did you notice that, Brian?
No, I was too busy looking at Biggie's crotch.
When Curtis Axel came out, he was like filled with energy, and it almost made it seem like he was going into it like, being excited that he was going to win the title back or something. But of
Well, I'm
course,
sure
he
that was
just-
his intention.
Yeah, but I mean, he never seems to have that kind of energy, so I thought that was kind of funny.
Maybe he had a 5-hour energy drink or something.
Or maybe he's just got a coke habit he needs to kick.
Yeah, that sounds about appropriate too.
I think maybe he could take some of that off at Big E. He's doing that clap at the beginning.
I don't know what they're going to do with this guy going forward. At the least, they need to take him off TV and rehab him a bit. Maybe they can bring him back again in a few months. But you can't keep doing the Curtis Axel thing at the rate they're doing it now, because he's going to be absolutely nothing very soon, and he's not much right now.
I think he's got to be in a tag team.
I think a tag team is a good place to start.
I don't know who they could tag him with, though. I used to think
David Otunga.
DiBiase would have been a good tag team, but DiBiase's not there anymore, so...
Or you know what would be a great idea? Why not just have Otunga as his manager?
I don't think Otunga's going to be doing anything anymore.
Except for like being on Muscle and Fitness.
And talking about how his missus is Jennifer Hudson.
I don't know. Maybe there's somebody in NXT that'll work with him, but maybe he'll just be part of the Ascension or something like that. They can just make him grow his beard out longer, and he could be one of the new Wyatt family members. He'd be better off than where he is now. I don't think that that's too much to ask, though, for Curtis Axel to be in a tag team. I think that he would suit a tag team pretty well.
I think you'd have to put him with another multi-generation person and make something that's a play off of that.
Yeah, I don't know who that would be, though.
DiBiase, you're saying, would be a good person for that. What about Bo Dallas?
I don't want to see Bo Dallas anytime soon. I think Bo Dallas needs to spend 2-3 years more in NXT.
Well, he's doing pretty good down there, man. You should
That's
be watching.
not
It's free
believing.
on Hulu.com.
That's a lot of effort. I gotta click under Hulu. I gotta wait for those 30-second ads to go by, where it tells me I'm sorry that we can't play an ad because you have ad blocker. Like, I'm disappointed. I don't know, but clearly between the two of these, Biggie Langston has much, much better career going ahead of him, unless he doesn't keep his nose clean or something like that. So, who knows?
We could always see another Ahmed Johnson,
Another Ezekiel Jackson, another who else?
another
do we have to
Jackson
get?
Andrews.
Another Jackson Andrews. Wait, what?
Yeah,
I don't even remember that name.
That was that really big guy who came out with Tyson Kidd for like 3 weeks, and then he got beat up by Tiffany or somebody.
Oh, that guy. Yeah, that's clearly why I don't remember his name then. Utterly pointless. Hopefully, Curtis Axel and Big E Langston, they don't get mentioned in with this Jackson Andrews guy again. That'll knock us out for that part, though. We're going to move on to the other traditional elimination match. Total Divas against the non-Total Divas. They never really gave them a name, did they? I don't know. We'll figure that out.
They're True Divas.
True Divas, okay. Total Divas against True Divas in the next part.